Okay, so basically I just put a little bit of this on, starting at my roots, working my way up, and in the most driest of spots. So this is what I bought. It was on sale for $16. And I thought it was a blow dryer with, you know, a brush. So I thought it was a blow dryer, but what it is it's a curling iron. So you turn it on, and it literally takes like 15 seconds to warm up. It comes with a glove, so you put the glove on because you're going to need your hand to direct the curl. That way it'll stay better. But I don't like hairspray and I don't like mousse really. Sometimes I use mousse, but not really. Okay, so I like my hair going back. So you kind of use it like you would a curling iron. You just form it. Make sure your ends are tucked and then curl it up. Make sure your ends are in, because you don't want fishtail ends. I hate fishtail ends. So you just want to leave it, or you can, if you want ultimate volume, especially if your hair doesn't hold a curl, you can curl it back up and clip it. But I'm just going to leave it like that.
Go ahead and brush out your section, and then you take the iron, and just like you would your flat iron or curling iron, just run it through the section just to smoothen it out. So if you have curlier hair, you're going to want to take more time smoothing the section, and that's really what the glove is there for, because your glove is going to help you not burn your fingers when you run it through the heat of the brush, which will be straightening out your curls or waves. Since the top section of my hair is not that curly, my sections are rather large, but if you have really curly hair, you're going to want to take smaller sections. A flat iron would probably work best for someone with really curly hair. This is more for someone that doesn't have too much of a wave pattern or curl pattern. And it just, it's pretty much for straighter hair and maybe slight waves like I do towards the back.
I'm going to take this back because once again I cannot stand hair in my face. And you want to make sure your ends are tucked in. If you need help from your glove to tuck them in, that's fine. Keep it in for a few seconds. And then let it out. I like to grab it by here and then let it roll it out. And that just makes sure that your ends aren't like fishtailing. So then I'm going to take another pie section.
I'm going to just keep taking my sections going towards the back, and I'm going to bring them forward. That way when I'm done and I flip my hair back, it'll create, more volume. So here I'm just explaining that the back of my hair is so tangly as usual. So I'm going to get those tangles out and then keep going.
Here. So basically I cut my hair in half, and now I have what's left here. So I'm just going to take this section, make sure it's not too thick. Nicely so you don't get fishtail ends, and then just let it out.
If you roll your ends like this, you'll end up with a really pretty curl along the bottom.
If you have curlier hair, if you have really curly hair, you're gonna want to have to take small sections like this. That way you can really get the tension to straighten it. But since my hair really isn't that curly. I don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of, but, and then you can do it on both sides just to make sure you're getting that tension, because my sections aren't small. Because obviously, if your hair is really thick, you're gonna have to take smaller sections.
Okay.
You're gonna want to have to take smaller sections because the heat obviously needs to be on both sides. I really like this. Okay, so move it over here, and now we're gonna do the same thing.
So you take your section and just smoothen it through that section. And now I'm going to show you a little trick that I do.
Just go like that. Grab it, feed it in, hold it there for a second, and now you can just twist your ends out. I will tell you the one thing I don't like about this is you can't control the heating. I do not like things that you can't control the heating because they get too hot. As I told you, I do not like having heat. It's too hot in my hair. It just hurts me. It literally hurts me. Like right now I feel like this might be getting too hot. But I hope not. So, now time to pull it off. Dive it in. Flip your head back. Shake it up. And that's it. Very easy. Very easy. Now you can just hairspray it with hairspray if you use hairspray. So I created lots of volume by bringing it forward and then flipping it back. And look at my waves. Can you see? Look how pretty that is. So, I love the way my hair turned out. So I would say go get yours. You can't beat it. It's by Revlon. It'll cut your time in half once you learn how to work with it. This is my first time using it, so I gave you a couple tips, which are if you have really curly hair, you're going to want to use thinner sections. You're going to want to use your thinner sections. I don't even want to mess my hair up. And then you're going to want to put it in here going this way, so it gets on this side. Go the opposite way, so it gets on the other side. And then you're going to want to take it, once you get to the mid shaft, flip it over, take the hair, help feed it through with your glove, help feed it through, and then hold it there for a couple seconds because this gets pretty hot. Depends. If your hair is like mine, a couple seconds, which is damaged, color treated, and not so, it's kind of fine, not so long. If your hair is coarser, you're going to want to leave it for a little bit longer, but again, you got to play with it. So, and if you want those nice ends like this, the ones that flip out, you're going to want to hold it, twist it, twist it, twist it as you're letting go, letting it out, and you end up with these cute little ends. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye!